Brewery travelers, welcome back. When the last time Barbara and I were together, we were talking about Freeport, Maine, the second leg of our New England journey, and we told you that the next time we met we'd cover the final leg, which was Portland, Maine.
Yes.
So today, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to Portland, Maine. We visited 3 breweries there, and you know, had a good time.
Oh yeah.
Had a good time. Well, we started at Lone Pine. You remember that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We were having dinner in Brunswick, Maine, and they had lunch, which was the award-winning beer from Maine Beer Company on the menu.
Nope. Maine Beer Company. Yeah, you're right.
And they had a beer from Lone Pine in Portland called Brightside. And you know what? They were neck and neck. So I wanted to go to Lone Pine, and we did. Mm-hmm. And I had Brightside. And it was just as good.
Yeah. It's a very small location.
It is. It's an old location that's been retrofitted into a brewery.
It's like a warehouse kind of place.
A warehouse area, you bet. It had a good crowd, Barb.
Oh yeah. Outside was really nice.
Outside was nice, and we should have some good pictures of that. There was a good crowd there, younger people. You know, I liked it.
Yeah. Oh, I did too. I think I had a darker beer there, didn't I?
You actually had a coffee stout, a 4.9% coffee stout that you loved.
Ooh, it was delicious.
Yeah. You rated it very, very highly. That was a good stop. Lone Pine in Portland, and then from there...
Well, one thing I want to say before we move on is Lone Pine, when it starts getting real busy, it can be a little hard to find parking.
Good point.
There is a good sized parking lot across the street, but it's shared by a lot of different businesses right in that area. It looked like when it got hopping, we were there on a Sunday afternoon early, so it wasn't crowded that much yet, but you could imagine on a weekend night it would be a little tough to park there, so you got to go early.
It had a good crowd, but it wasn't hopping. But the good crowd, we were able to find a spot across the street and get in. Yep. Everything was okay. They're dog friendly on the outside
and inside. I think there's no food anywhere.
No food, so if you got a dog, you're gonna take your dog. We didn't see one, but with all the younger crowd that was there, I'm sure there was one.
Oh, I think there was. I'm pretty sure there was one outside near where we were.
I just missed it. I was too interested in the beer.
Right.
Well, from there we went to the brewery that was most recommended to us, and we were told it was the very best brewery in Portland, called Bissell Brothers. And we'd been there before, and we went back, and it's a much different place. It's bigger.
Oh, it's a huge location. It's a very big location.
Big location.
Right by the airport almost.
Yes, exactly. Big downstairs with some stairs that make up to like an indoor balcony upstairs.
Right.
A loft. Nice, very nice outdoor area, and it was, again, not hopping, but it was busy.
Yeah, it was busy. We didn't even try to go outside that time. We stayed inside because it was pretty busy outside.
Very, very crowded outside.
And I got the Baby Genius.
Yes, you did.
Because that was the person who recommended it so highly told me was the best beer. I thought mine was real good.
Yeah, Baby Genius, by the way, is a session IPA, 4.9%, and she loved it. I had Precept, which is like a 5.2% or 5.3% perhaps Pilsner. Very fresh, very good. Enjoyed the beer here.
I think they did also have food. We didn't order anything, but they definitely had some. It was not dog friendly inside, but surely it was on the outside.
Yeah, and there was a large and well stocked and very attractive merchandise area along the left wall as you walk in. And it was a very nice place.
Definitely. Real modern looking, as opposed to the warehouse one at Lone Pine.
Very modern. And it was in not exactly a shopping area, but there was a lot of parking around.
Well, yeah, and it was right by the airport and a lot of big facilities around there.
Yeah. And from there, we went back to the hotel. We kind of got packed up, got cleaned up, ready to go out to dinner, and you found another brewery.
I couldn't believe it. I found a brewery that was less than a mile from our hotel that we didn't even know existed. So we decided, well, let's go try it. It can't hurt. It's that close.
The Nonesuch River Brewing, and it sits right on the Nonesuch River, which flows right by it. And I have to tell you, this is a restaurant run by restaurateurs. However, they brew their own beer, and man, was their beer good.
I had my favorite beer of the entire trip there, and just a brewery we had no idea we were even going to go to.
One of the great names of all beers, who wants to wear the Schwartz shorts? It's a Schwartz beer. It was a 4.8 or 9% Schwartz beer that was just fabulous.
It was magnificent. It was
gosh,
delicious Schwartz beer.
From there, we had the Irish. I had an Irish Red. You had the Summer Session, which was a mid-4s session IPA hazy, which you loved.
But not as much as the Schwartz beer.
The Schwartz beer, yeah, that's a personal favorite. I understand, but it's good.
Yes. And we ate dinner there.
We ate dinner there.
And so we were very impressed with the food. We decided to just split some food. We had appetizer and a meal that we could easily split, and we had the tuna ceviche for our appetizer, and Rob was very skeptical when I ordered that, but I said, oh, you're going to love it. It's great. And it's raw tuna with watermelon and cilantro and a bunch of spices and things in it, and it was fabulous.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was real good.
Yeah.
And again, this is a brewery when we're talking about beer, but if you're in Portland, you want a real good beer and a great meal, Nonesuch River Brewing.
We had the fish and chips that we split for our dinner, and that was excellent too. Everything we saw coming out of the kitchen looked really, really good. And it was a very beautiful facility. I mean, it had a really nice indoor area that was 2 levels.
2 stories, yes.
And then we ate outside on the 2nd level there, and it was just beautiful. And the views were beautiful right there by the river. Mm-hmm. I mean, we could not have been any happier with our choice. And it was something that we just had no idea even existed, but we would highly recommend it to anybody going through Portland.
And I will, for those of you that have known me for a while, you know that I'm a native Texan, and one of the great things about Nonesuch River Brewing, especially on the fish and chip side, is the serving size.
Oh, well, it was plenty to split, that's for sure.
It was plenty to split. It was great. We love this place. Would I key this place to go for an afternoon beer? No, because it's a restaurant. But would I ever have dinner here again?
Or lunch, either one, yeah.
Every time we go to Portland, we'll do that.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I hope the Portland review is good. Next up, our last stop is driving through New Hampshire.
Yes, from our stop in Vermont, drive back to Maine through New Hampshire, and we hit a couple of good breweries there.
A couple of good breweries in New Hampshire next on the radar. So, until next time, guys, cheers.
Cheers.